Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule impeccably well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing his truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days. This is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. This will serve as a brief video based upon this interview that was conducted by Nori, and he was interviewing, the rapper Big Sean, who is signed to Kanye West and his Good Music record label. And during the course of this interview, he was basically airing out, some of the discrepancies that he has with Kanye West due to money that is owed to him by the label. Now, there was a particular snippet, a particular part where he briefly mentions a conversation or conversations, that he's had with Kanye West concerning who the real Israelites actually are according to the Holy Bible. And, here at, Great Millstone, starting with Elder Apostle Har on down, we have always, told you that, these celebrities are fully aware of who they are concerning being Israelites, and they're fully aware, of this truth, and many of them watch the videos. And, when you even look at, the NBA, the NFL, all right, all of these games, that our people be, dominating, there's always, information, that gets out regarding them identifying as Israelites. And that's why you have, mass majority of them now, growing their beards. And that's why you have, some of them wearing fringes, some of them wear the fringes with a t-shirt, the t-shirt with the fringes on it, so on and so forth. All right. And that's why, it's pretty obvious that, the mass majority, if not all of these Israelite celebrities are fully aware of who they are. All right. They know. And even when, Big Sean mentioned, the conversation that he had with Kanye West, you can see he was a little bit hesitant. Okay. You can see by the way he fixed his face and the way the words came out that he was kind of hesitant to mention it, because this truth is so controversial in Esau's kingdom. Okay, and this is something they definitely don't want you talking about. All right, this to Esau Edom, is inflammatory speech. And as soon as, any celebrity, lays claim to being an Israelite, they try to demonize you heavily. And we have the example with, what's this guy's name? With, I forget the guy's name, but he's basically, a TV host, Nick Cannon. All right, that's his name, Nick Cannon. You had the whole ordeal with him, when he was talking to, one of them black unconsciousness dudes, which I forget what his name is, but, they were basically going into, the true Israelites, so on and so forth. And then after that, they made him apologize, to the 1948ers. Okay, which shows you that, this information is not something that they want, to be well known out there. But as the scriptures say, you can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. This truth must come out. Okay, this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding must come out, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. There's no other way. Okay, and that's why, the spirit has, the men of the Lord on the highways and the byways, making their light shine before men, making their calling and election sure, is because this truth must indeed go out throughout the four corners of the globe like it already has been. Now let me, briefly just play this clip, and then we'll jump into a few scriptures and then we'll close out.
Get out of here. We flew to Uganda, to Africa. I was there on the plane with him and Kim and his daughter and his dad. Wow. Flying to Uganda. We reading about how black people are the real Israelites and all this amazing history.
You see? You know, he was kind of hesitant, you know, but the Spirit had him say it anyway. Okay, and that's that conscience, you know, because hey, Jake have a conscience, you know, no matter what they get involved in, you know, in Hollywood, and you know the the sacrifices they've made, you know, to keep their position in Esau Edom's kingdom, you know, they still have a conscience, all right, and it has them, you know, every now and again speak truth, whether it be, you know, revealing what they had to do, you know, to remain and be at the top. You know, whether it be, you know, mentioning something concerning, you know, the wickedness that happens in the entertainment industry, or whether it's, you know, like the example that we have here, you know, concerning, you know, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans being the real Israelites. It's always going to come out some way, okay? It's always going to come out some way, because this truth, you know, cannot be silenced. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, this truth will not be silenced, and it's going to come out, you know, primarily, all right, primarily via the mouths of the prophets, all right, the mouthpieces of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But you're also going to have, you know, these celebrities, all right, make mention, you know, of the information that they've been told, all right. But really, you know, we are the prophets. We are the one that will give you, we are the ones, you know, that will give you, you know, this pure doctrine through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and the pure understanding. Okay, because these guys don't have, you know, the pure understanding. They've heard things here and there, but they don't have the whole truth. Okay, and it's not their lot, you know, to have the whole truth, man, because they're just entertainers. All right, they are merely entertainers. They are merely, you know, Israelites that just found out that they were Israelites, man. Okay, now let's go into a few scriptures and close out. This is Matthew 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Okay, so this gospel has actually gone out throughout the four corners of the globe, and the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone didn't have to leave, you know, the land of America in order to ensure that that happened. Okay, because we utilize, you know, the unicorn, all right, which is the internet, in order to you know, upload videos. That was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and that was biblical prophecy. Okay, and now you have, you know, camps, you know, throughout the four corners of the globe that's preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. Okay, because of the internet that Yahweh Shem Yahushai set up, really for this truth to go out. Okay, and to expose Esau Edom pursuant to Jeremiah 49 and 10. Okay, the Lord has made Esau bare. Okay, because, you know, what Yahweh Shem Yahushai had done is expose Esau Edom for who he really is, all right, being, you know, you so-called white people, okay, and also reveal who we are, being the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, so both sides got exposed, okay, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, because people need to know who the wicked is. That's part of prophecy, man. Esau's got to be exposed. And it's got to be exposed who we really are, you know, according to the Holy Bible, man. Okay? And the 1948ers, you know, they've been exposed, man. You know, everyone knows now, you know, that they ain't the ones, man. Okay? And if you can't see that they ain't the ones, you know, in 2021, going into 2022, then, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai ain't dealing with you. Okay? Simple and plain to the point. So when this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, then the end shall come. So that's more proof that we are indeed in the midst of the end of the world, okay? Because this gospel has been preached throughout the four corners of the globe, and you Israelites are waking up at an alarming rate, all right? And also, you know, the Christian church is losing members, you know, at an all-time high, all right? People are leaving, you know, the Christian church, and they're subscribing to being Israelites. They're identifying as Israelites, man. Okay? Because they're now coming to the realization that Christianity is of the devil, and it doesn't actually make any sense, and it's nothing to do with the Holy Bible at all. Okay? And again, if you can't see that Christianity is nothing to do with the Holy Bible, you know, at this stage, you know, in the game, all right, then hey, the Lord just hasn't opened up your eyes. Okay? Pursuant to Isaiah chapter 6, you know, you have that thick cloud, you know, of darkness, you know, hovering over you, that's preventing you from coming to the light. All right, and that's by design. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Now this is Isaiah 44 and verse 5. One shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and surname himself by the name of Israel. All right, and that's what is happening in these latter days. People are, calling themselves, after, Israel. All right, they're calling themselves Israelites. Okay, they're subscribing, to the doctrine, the pure doctrine, all right, of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, through Great Millstone and anyone that teaches the same thing. But you also have others out there that don't have the pure doctrine, that are merely just subscribing to associating, with this truth, with, so-called Hebrew Israelites. Okay, I was going to say so-called black Hebrew Israelites because that's what they call us, but we are not black Hebrew Israelites. All right, because we have many, members, in the congregation, in the body, that don't have the features of being so-called black. Okay, because pursuing to the curses in Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down, Deuteronomy 28 and 64, James 1 and 1, we were scattered throughout the four corners of the globe. So we're going to look like wherever we were scattered. So you're going to have Israelites that look like so-called white people, that look like so-called Chinese people and Japanese people. Okay, you're going to have Israelites that look like so-called Indians. Okay, because we were scattered throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so we are not, black Hebrew Israelites. We are Hebrew Israelites, all right, from the various different tribes of the 12 tribes, okay? And that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? So I'm going to cut it off there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. And until next time, I'll say shalom.